Okay, before I let you go, Fish, what about all of these contracts? What are you hearing? And then, of course, what do you make of Jerry Jones' comments?
Yeah, and of course, as the week goes on, we may be able to close the book on Zach Martin and that dispute. It's for anybody that says, well, it's obvious they should do this. That's just wrong.
Well, yeah.
Because both sides have a point. Zach Martin's point is that was then, this is now.
Yeah.
And that's pretty commonplace in the NFL. Lots of teams do that. Well, yeah, you got us there. That contract was 4 years ago. Jerry Jones and the Cowboys front office point is, but we did that deal in anticipation of 2023.
Right.
We paid you all that money then, believing that that was going to be your piece of the pie going forward. So it's a classic contractual argument.
It's one that Dak Prescott could make as well.
Correct. Dak Prescott could go in right now and say, not only do I want the extension that helps the team, but I just saw Justin Herbert do $262 million.
Right.
And he hadn't done what I've done,
yeah.
And he hadn't been around as long as I have. There will eventually be a give somewhere, but Jerry Jones is certainly not in the mood to concede. And I know he has explained, or the Cowboys explained to Zach Martin's face, Zach's a smart man, he understands this. The pie is this big. If we give you 2 pieces of it, then we can't give Micah what he's due, and we can't give CeeDee Lamb what he's due, and on and on and on. It's a valid argument. It's also clever of Jerry to go public and say, if I do this guy, I can't pay Micah.
Right.
Because then the audience is going, oh
Wait
boy, we got to have Micah.
And not to mention, Micah is pretty outspoken.
Very much
right?
so.
So you're like, okay, well, this could turn ugly quick.
Yes, like Jonathan Taylor with the Colts is turning ugly.
Right.
The AFC South right now is looking at the Colts situation and going, they're already bad.
Yeah.
The owner already has a reputation for being a goofball.
Right.
And now their best player is being accused of an injury that he says I don't have,
yeah.
all as a way to use leverage and money against him. It's a bad scene in Indianapolis. And of course, the Houston Texans are going, fine. We need some bad scenes in Indianapolis, so we don't finish last. So what Irsay did in going public, the way he did, was bad form. What Jerry's done in going public was a way to get the public to at least understand the Cowboys side. But yeah, more contracts to come from Oxnard, and we'll be all over it, of course, here on the Fish Report and at cowboyssi.com.